All right. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get some music in here. What do we want? We want some synth wave. Oh. Yeah, I'm back. Happy to see that you're still here. Okay. Where were we? Where were we? We're doing a little bit of modeling here and there, weren't we? Just double checking if I didn't mess anything up. Seems to be okay. My name is kinda Greek. It is, isn't it? Let's union these together. But it's not. Lithuanians and Greek people have similar, not names, but the last names, I guess. And that's because for males it ends with is or us. So Kirdeikis. Am I Greek? What gave it away? My blonde hair? No, I'm not. I'm not a Greek. Need to figure out where the arms are gonna be. That's the area for the joints, so they need to be like, what? Very chill. So somehow we need them to be kinda higher up. So I'm thinking of lifting the whole thing up like that. Do we work on the arms though? Perhaps working here would be better for now. This needs a fillet for sure. These edges. Oh, just the radius. Let's change the radius to 30. Yeah. That's much better. I'm not sure about the bottom though. Feels like this needs a chamfer. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do with the bottom is we're gonna hit it with a chamfer here, larger. Like that. And then fillets on both ends, but that is gonna come in later. For now, I kinda want to, well, deal with the sockets for where the legs, the word is legs that I'm looking for where the legs as well as the arms will connect, and also the pelvis needs to connect to the stomach. So that's gonna be a thing that we do. Why is there a line there? Oh, that's the bottom line here. Okay. So we kind of connect below the bottom line, I think, something like so. Maybe not. Okay, my gumball needs to be aligned to C-plane. I think that was a big part of why it kind of messed up. Gumball not being aligned to the C-plane. So we get something like this, and I think we dip it down a little bit further in, like so. That becomes very thin though. So perhaps this one is a little bit smaller, like that. Also kind of moves into this similar side, like that. That's a bit better. And we can do this into, yeah, we can hit it into 2 parts. Let's see. So if I were to Boolean difference, let's just check. Okay, that's what we get, huh? Can we deal with this? We can deal with this. This is fine. But I kind of want to have more control over this. So I'll extrude this out. I'll take this and I will scale this up to get this kind of a don't even know, like reverse cone shape. Let's push this back in. Something closer to this. For a joint, this should be fine. The socket is more like a sphere. Now, for this one, I want to make discs. So mostly disc sockets. I think that would look pretty cool. Let's see how this would look. So it kind of tapers out. I think that's pretty good. I think that's not that bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is something that we can work with. So let's fillet edge with like a 5mm fillet here for this corner as well. That might be too much, we'll see. And then do the Boolean difference. How does this look like then? Okay, this starts looking better. This fillet needs to be a little bit stronger. And then we can kind of chamfer this. So instead of a 5 here, let's do 20. My coffee's in the way. 20. Yeah, that's better. And then here we stick to 5. Or actually, let's do like a 10. Like a really soft one. Double check Boolean difference. Okay. And then if we do a 3 mil chain around here, will it work? It does. Okay. Map this bad boy to check. Not perfect, but hey, that's fine. Okay. So that's our strat. So now we need to do this for both ends. Like that. V-Ray 6. There is a V-Ray 6 for Rhino. I am using it. This is... how do I check? Anyway, this is V-Ray 6 that I'm using. Okay, that works. Chain. Sorry, what? Just try new things. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. You never know. Okay, so now I'm not sure if we like this is too prominent, right? I kind of want to cut into this, like just to remove unnecessary material. But before we do that, we need to figure out a socket between these two. And I think the socket is just straight up going to be, you know, a cylinder. Like that. The size of it doesn't matter. The orientation of it, sorry, doesn't matter. Actually, the orientation matters because I want the orientation to be according to this pelvis. So I'm gonna do C-plane, 3 points. Bam, bam, bam. And now we have ourselves a C-plane right here, which means we can make a cylinder from it, like so. And kind of scale it into any size that we see fit. It should be something like this, honestly. Maybe even bigger. Can it be bigger? No, it should be within the fillets, right? Within these fillets. So I can kind of do this, but not more. I mean, even with that, it's a pretty beefy. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty beefy thing. So it should be fine. Okay, so we will have that. To which part does it connect? Should connect to the pelvis. Kinda. Because here we have this. It could actually connect to... Actually, the pelvis could be a hole, but there's a hole here already. So yeah, it needs to connect to the pelvis. So it makes a hole here, right? It just cuts through. So we do Boolean difference. Do I mirror now? Oh, yeah, I will. Top view. Double check. Does that seem symmetrical? Yeah, it is. Boolean difference. Ah, yes. Boolean difference from here, but keep the pipes, because I will need one of them. Just like so. Then, since we have it, now we're going to work in here. Do we beef it up, or do we just say that it's fine as it is right now and it's gonna be, you know, mostly hidden? Oh, let's do one thing with it. Let's do a scaled copy of it and just increase it a bit. Just something like that. Yeah, the C-plane is messed up, but the mirror, I did the mirror in the top view where the C-plane is world XY, so that's why it worked. I can't do a C-plane mirror, like a mirror here. It won't work. But then if I jump to the top view, well, that was the wrong axis. Top view, then I can do a mirror cut. So here we become very close, but I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, let's union these, then we can scale 1D, find like a line around which we scale, something like that. Get rid of that, and let's just try doing Boolean. Yeah, doing Boolean difference then. Yeah, and then scaling this, but only in Y and X. Is this aligned? This is aligned, so it should work. 0.95, 0.95 to give it a little bit of a gap there. And then that's it. Okay, so before we scale, we do need to mirror this and apply the same kind of technique, I guess, or procedure for that part of the pelvis. Now delete this. Now scale this. Okay. Let radius 3. Let's see. Yep, it behaves well with radius 3. Then these guys get a chamfer, not a fillet. Like with radius of 1 on both ends. Then this gets a mirror. And the Boolean union. Okay. Yeah, that ain't bad, because this kind of creates more meat to work here. So this is fine. How is this looking? Yeah, this is looking okay. I still need to do a few cuts, for instance here for sure, because this is gonna bump in. So I need not front, left view right here. White shaded, yeah, correct. Here I need to draw, because we have this form, right? And we have this form, and they are super close here. So I need some sort of a way of how I can reduce this. I'm thinking perhaps, you know, this goes parallel, then it goes down. Should it go down? Yeah, it should. Goes down, goes parallel again. Do I... yeah, let me borrow this. Like that. So then we can kind of carve in here. And then... well, let's mirror this to just see. So we're getting this. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, this is a lot of cutting, so perhaps only doing this is enough. Where's my... oh, it's deep within. So let's just take these and kind of push them out to see what we're dealing with. Yeah, okay. That might be a thing. I'm not sure about this anymore though. Feels like this hiccup is unnecessary, so I'm just going to remove it. And then just fillet. Actually, before I do that, let me mirror these. C-plane reset. Okay, 20 mil fillet. Pretty harsh. Should do the trick, and seems like it will. Okay. Then actually back in here, I kinda want to just have that. Hi, hello, welcome. Okay, and now the cutting begins. So let's think about this. I can just kind of drag this in like so and just do cap Boolean difference. Let's see how that would look like. It kind of looks like this, which is not bad, honestly. I might keep it. We could also have like a second profile for cutting that goes deeper in here and less deep here. But I wonder if I want a second profile. Okay, another experiment. What if we say that this is like that, right? But then, or rather, let's say this is higher up. Like that. But then it gets copied here. And here it does go down a bit. Like that. And then kind of drags out. Like that. And we have them lofted. Most likely not as a curve, but let's try curved loft. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not bad. Maybe we keep it. But like a curve on top of another curve, that's always tricky. Seems like it's working, like the profile is not bad. So perhaps we keep it. Okay. One thing that I want to do before we do this is fillet edge with like a 5mm fillet around around all of the edges here, including here. 5mm. Stronger 10mm for the bottom, and then fillet chain. First we specify 5, then we chain them, we get the whole chain, and we get a 5mm fillet. Sweet. We can do the same thing for the bottom, I guess, while we're at it. There are going to be more cuts in here, but for now this is fine. Just being an idiot. The cut needs to happen here. I don't know why I did it on the other side. And naturally it needs to be much closer, much tighter, like that. You wanted to tell me, so why didn't you? Almost made a pretty big whoopsie. Okay, let's cap this and let's see. I assume the Boolean difference will not look that great here. That arc though. Not sexy enough. Let's have a straight edge loft. Straight sections. Perfecto. Cap that, and also isolate these bad boys, and let's play around with them. Actually, let's also check if the... Oh, we forgot to unboolean difference. Yeah, there we go. Again. These two isolate. Okay, let's see if there are any weird intersections. For instance, this one right here. Ah, because there's a seam here. Can I get rid of the seam? Is there like a move seam? No. No. So it depends on how I loft, I guess, right? So if we loft like so, and our seam is actually here, then it should be fine. Yeah, no seam. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Then I need a fillet here. So I need to decide if this is kind of deep enough of a cut. I feel like it's deep enough, so I'm just gonna do it. Definitely not 5. Let's do 25. Ooh, open. Where's the border? Holy crap, it just shoots the bed there, doesn't it? Oh yeah, completely. Okay. Let's check it out. And also 25 was too much. So let's say 10. Ah, okay. So you still, as you're filleting, you're still kinda need to create these edges. Gotcha. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, and now we need to draw. We need to get this unlocked and hidden, and then we need to draw. So that's our plate, that's our pelvis. It needs to start. Okay, how does it do it? It needs to start calm, like that. Then go hard. And then be calm again. Okay. Oh. The gap is too big. So perhaps it can go hard a little bit more here. But then we're getting too close to this, so it does actually need to be relatively within the bounds, like that. This one can go harder in. Okay. Connect these two bad boys. Join them up. I think this is gonna be a pretty sweet cut. Fillet edge, radius of 5. Because we want a pretty sharp transition. Then we use this to trim this away. And use this to trim this away. Join these up and use this as a Boolean difference operation for the pelvis bone. And we end up with something like so. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. No, I don't. It goes too deep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we don't do this. We duplicate the damn border. Cause I kinda liked how this just went. Like that. Perhaps it can just go like this. At an angle. Perhaps that is enough. That was too complex of a cut. Let's do something more simple. This is better. This is still a little bit problematic, but I think that it's okay. Yeah, this is better. Maybe the section curve is more like a curve. No, then you're kind of stacking curves on top of curves and it becomes very unpredictable. So much better? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Because then we can hit this with a, you know, a 5 mil, let's say, fillet, and hit the whole thing with another 5. Most likely not 5. Most likely it's gonna, yeah, it breaks there. So like a 2. Will not break. Yeah, barely holds in. And if we check it with an EMAP, that looks pretty clean, I think. Okay. Saved. We saved it. We saved it. So now our little stomach thing, as it swivels, it will not bump. Sorry. It will not bump as much, at least. I could fillet harder here, but no, I'm gonna keep it pretty heavy duty in that area. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. So now we have torso, this, and this all connected. Good. Good, that means we can move on. I think it's time to fillet the torso. Yeah, we definitely need to fillet this. Let's hit it with a 5er. I'm inventing the slang. Let's hit it. Yo, boys, let's hit it with a fiver. Let's hit it with a tenner. Yeah, tenner seems crisp enough. Yeah, that seems good. Here's a tenner. Ain't gonna do. Ain't gonna work it. So we're gonna work in a fiver here. Fiver might be even too much. No, fiver stands up. Weirdo with a weird slang. Okay, so we have that. That should travel now if we chain the edges and we fillet everything with a 3 radius. Yeah, that just travels around, which is exactly what we want. Also, we want it not to break, so that would be nice. It doesn't. Amazing. Okay. Then this is gonna be much more difficult because of this area. So I guess here we need to face edges, chain edges rather. Just pray. Come on. Son of a bitch, he did it. He fucking did it. I forgot to fillet there, but it seems like it's doing it. Chain all of those. Get the fillet in there. Okay, that is holding. And then the last one is gonna be here. All face edges. Ah, so close. So close. Okay, why are you... Or can I just chain? And maybe that's gonna do it? No. Okay, 2 mil. I think that's because of the... Yeah. Oh, it gets too tight with 3 mil fillet in this corner as it's trying to make a sphere. But that seems to work, so that's good. We map it. Yep. What the hell is this EMAP? Some sort of a garden thing going on. Whatever. Okay. This looks like a tooth. It just looks like a freaking tooth. A freaking tooth. Neck or arms? Neck or arms? Well, the true answer to it is saving first. I wonder if today we'll start 3D printing this. Probably not. No, I won't have a single object ready to print, but tomorrow we will be able to 3D print it. Okay, it's saved. So now for the arms. Yeah. This is gonna be a tricky one. So I want the same logic, right? As what we have here, here. Cylinders. So we will want to make some form of a circle that is on the axis somewhere here. Only bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller, something like that. Goes down. Kinda as big as the leg connection, so we can actually make it slightly bigger. fish it out. Extrude. Okay. That. So let's assume that the connection of the leg and the connection of the arm is going to be similar and is going to be in a similar height. Not height, but depth, I guess. And we also need, okay, how does the mesh look like? We need this to sync and be like here. And we need the cylinder, maybe a little smaller than the leg one. I kind of want them to feel the same, if that makes sense. But I think what we will be doing, okay, so hear me out. So if we do something like this, we will have like a weird ass angle going on here that kind of sticks out and looks weird. Is this in the correct? Yeah, this is the pivot point, isn't it? Somewhat here. Could go down a bit. Either way, this is still messy. And also I want to do wanna do something like this with it, which just makes it worse naturally. So that means I could just, let's take a copy of this, make a boolean. I could just make a boolean. Need a ghost view. So how would this look like if I attach some sort of a boolean union shoulder to this thing, which is actually not a shoulder but like a box thing? Okay, let's just try boolean union. This is gonna look very ugly, but it's gonna give me an idea of how things intersect, because I can't think. So we would end up having this kind of a connection, and then we would just need to design what the hell the top looks like. That might be something. Also, do we need this? Hide this boolean difference with only like that. Come on. Yes, we need this because this digs out too much. So I need materials. I need an object here which would kind of protect and would still kind of be cut into. Okay. So I need the box here. And I need it to be designed. I think that's we might be able to do something with it. Okay, so first of all, Most likely not a box. Isolate these bad boys. And I need a ghosted view to actually see. Oh, yeah. So what if we center point go away? What if we mess with the box a bit? Like that. Use this to trim the box away. Use the box as per usual to trim this away. Then we join the two. We end up with something like this. That is still highly horizontal, which is not great. Because it needs to kind of follow this angle. So what if I grab another box for this one? Just kind of move it up here. Like that. Just pull it down. Like this. Okay. We're getting there. Then I could have like a copy here. That would need to intersect. So okay, so what if, let's have this locked. Oh my god, I'm becoming a little bit scared of what we're doing here. So what if we do something like this, and it needs to go out a bit, perhaps a bit more, something like that. And then this one just kinda digs deep in here. Oh boy, this is gonna be ridiculous. Like that. So that there is kinda room left. Okay. I think we're onto something. Here let me just fillet this by 10. Okay. Then I need to fillet this, and also there's gonna be another one here that gets filleted. Well, that doesn't look great. Let's undo these. And let's check why the hell does this have so many isocurves. Planar. Okay, it's not planar anymore. Okay. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Making it planar is not a problem. All we need to do is just all we need to do is just get these off, then get these control points, scale it to 0 in its length. Okay, we can't. Oh, actually we can. And then move vertical to 0 here. So now this is definitely planar. No, I think it's not planar because of my it was still not planar, by the way. After I did all of this, it wasn't because of the fillet, it was because I kept moving something that was twisting in 2 directions, so I just messed it up. That's fine. Now it should be okay because I'm just grabbing this actually I could do border, but let's just extract surface, join surface, merge all coplanar, delete that. These are not even joined. These are still not joined. What? Oh, closed poly surface? Are you kidding me? What did I do? Join, merge. Okay, go selected. Show me that. Probably not merge though. What is hard surface modeling? Surfacing, for instance. Like, you know, mesh modeling, right? So, not that. Basically. So, hard surface modeling is mesh modeling, but not. Actually, before we do this, we can... I'm doing this in such a bad way. Doesn't matter at this point anymore. So we're just gonna do it like that. Move the 2 from point to point. So cars, architecture, airplanes, computer mice, everything is hard surface. Robots, anything that is biological, like plants and so on, humans, is soft surface and is usually done with meshes rather than NURBS. Okay, so we have that. Then I can just extrude it like that to get 2 boxes in here. Just delete those 2 boxes. This is the worst. This is the worst way of how to do this, by the way. But hey, if it works, it ain't stupid. I can't unselect, that's great. Okay, this should be all of them. Move vertical and just move them to the surface here. Okay, now this should be fine. And now we take this and we just kinda Boolean union, merge. There's no coplanar faces, why do I even merge them? Copy this down. Like that. Where's my grid in the bottom? like the ops O snap and so on. Oh, it's back. That was weird. How am I so humble? I am the humblest. I'm the most humble. There is no one as humble as I am. I surprise myself as to how humble I am. Okay, so that goes in. That is going to be a problem and a half. That is going to definitely be a problem that we can actually fix this time. Because all I need to do is just somehow grab that wire, pull it out there. Yeah, so that will work. No, it won't. I'm so tired. Okay, let's see. Because you're the best. I am not even in the race to being the best. I am like a bystander in the race of the best. Shit. Okay. Plan B. So we do this, and we most likely will need to lift this up a bit, which is fine. This will give us enough, actually a little bit more. This will give us enough meat to trim here and here. So that is being done. Then we need to fillet edge, hit it with a 10, hit it with a 10 here, hit the invisible one because I know that there's one there. So both of these are now filleted and they match up. Then this and this are definitely not a 10, like a 3. Okay, 3 will work. That's fine. I do need this to now be filleted. Probably for 5 because it's pretty shallow. What else? And this, right? This, it gets filleted with a 5. Okay. Or actually a 3 because it's a 90 degree. Okay. So now if my preparations are correct, if I now say Boolean union to these two, Boolean difference between this and this, please. Okay. And then Boolean difference between these two, I get something like so. That is very, very kind of dangerously close. But might be just good enough. Okay, now this is where it gets difficult. Because I need to undo all of this, right? And just for now stay in here and fix the fillets that are gonna be happening. Shit. Okay, fillet edge. Definitely like a 3 mil fillet, and let's just see where it craps. It didn't. It works. And now it's not gonna work. Actually, so if it did work, then can I just kinda do this? Just fillet everything, right? Okay. I knew that it was too good to be true. I have a question in general of Europe. I heard that the healthcare is free over there, but they take way too much time to see the patient. Europe is very... well, it's not big geographically, but like every single country has a different government and naturally has different kind of procedure for how healthcare is handled in that particular country. So it really depends if we're talking about Germany, Lithuania, Sweden, Italy, France, and so on. Like it's super, like completely different, you know, systems, completely different governments. So there's also, like in every European Union, at least country, like if you are really hurt, you know, appendicitis for instance, or you broke your arm, like if it's something that needs to be rushed, then this is a completely different procedure as opposed to you having a cough, right? Or your head hurting. So if it's something that can't wait, then like it's same day, you know. I have broken so many bones in my body when I was a teenager, and they always patched me up. It was always fine. Okay, show selected. So the problem is here. I feel like the problem is here. And the way we can fix the problem like this point, this transition point is a problem. And the way we can fix it is by saying that this element is actually, it doesn't belong to here. It's just like an addition. So I'm going to undo most of the booleans. I'm going to take this and say I'm going to actually take this and move it down by like 10. We'll need to move down there more. Okay, let's think then more abstract. All I care about here is this cut, like so, like so, and like so. Okay, we get the curve that we lost the curve. Where hello? Oh, there it is. We get the curve there. Just get it in there. now we have this object as a let's fillet it. So now we have this object. Then I can show selected and just casually Boolean difference out with this object. Okay, so now it's kind of stuck in there. That's good, because I can. Let me just get it over because I think we're close. We're close. Then I can take this and Boolean difference with this and get this one over. Not sure about that. That seems still to be good. Okay, okay. Because then I can hide this and all of this can be filleted, right? Let's just pray. Fillet edge, radius 3, chain all of them. I'm looking at those corners. Yes. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do. Oh, what's up there? Ah, yes, this happens when you forget to fillet the back side. That's not a problem. Let's undo a few things. Is this still okay? It's still undo Boolean difference. Okay. So back here, this needs to be filleted like that. And then the whole thing here needs, or sorry, this needs to match up to this. So I think I think we used like 5 mil fillet. No, we didn't. That was a 3. Okay. Then chain them. Hit them with a 3. 3 doesn't work. Hit them with a 2. 2 will work. Yeah. 2 works, and 2 is actually very soft for this size of an element, which is great. Okay. Indifference. Nope. Other way around. Okay. I need to check if I'm not losing my mind. I am not. Mostly. So that can be preemptively filleted, that's fine, that's not a problem. That will still be able to receive a small fillet there. Okay. Okay. So, so that worked out. This can be mirrored, all of these can be mirrored before we actually, let's do this. Yep, a new design. I didn't like the old one. I went to sleep and couldn't sleep because I kept thinking about the old one and how much I don't like it. So then first thing in the morning today, I woke up and deleted the old design. Okay. That's gonna work, won't it? That feels like it's gonna work. So we don't do booleans just yet. We transfer all of this to the other side. Oh wow, my camera is getting hit by the blinded by the light. There we are. Oh wait, can I clean this up to make it a little bit less? That's a no. That's a no. Okay. There's no way that this is gonna fail, right? So we boolean difference, then we isolate, then we actually show the top ones, and we boolean difference with the top ones. Okay. We end up with this seam here that I think can be merged. Yeah, that's better. That's better. There's still like edges here, but those if we get problems with them, we can just kind of reloft them. That's not a problem. Fillet edge, fuel mill, chain them, pray, brakes. Okay, pray harder, 1 mil, chain them. Oh, that's because of this area, I think. But 1 mil is fine, so we will not be fixing that. Chain them. Okay. Then we show our 2 little doohickeys here. These ones will be designed. The top portions of them will be designed, but before we need to do some Boolean difference operations. No, shit, other way, undo. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then this one also gets cut as heights. Okay. Let's investigate what are we dealing with. This most certainly we cannot fillet this. There's no way. That's fine though. We'll keep this sharp. But then what about the chest? The chest is Gucci. And I feel like the chest should receive a fillet before. Yeah. The chest should receive a fillet before Boolean difference takes place. Oh. So there needs to be like a. So already like a fillet here. That's a little bit of a problem. Is there like variable fillet? Select two surfaces. Okay, what about... No, there's not. So you can only do one radius. Shit. I really will need this to be filleted, but maybe we'll solve it some other way. Okay. Like brute forcing it somehow. It's basically we just need to get rid of these two dimples here, and then it's gonna be fine. So let's actually work on that. Let's be more destructive with our approach. Okay, we have those. Oh, I missed one, as per usual. Okay, these two. These two. Have the flaps. Flaps are a part of the design. But for now, flaps go away because we're going to be trimming away these with just the simple box. Move it in. I think something like that will work. Maybe closer to here. Let's try. Then you get this, right? Which means then this can eat up our kind of pretty large fillet radius that I'll use for here. Yeah. We're gonna be using this for sure. This flap also gets cut. Okay. Oh, and oh, hi, Mark. Oh, that was scary. Almost missed it. Okay. And this is like a 5mm fillet. That breaks, okay. Did I say 5? I meant 3. Yeah, of course I meant 3. How's everyone doing? Okay. What else? Actually, we don't need these anymore, right? We can, oops, just delete those. Let's show everything. And select curves. Get rid of the axis but delete everything else. Kinda want more definition here in the front, because it's such a, and also in the back, of course, because it's such a large surface area. So I want to kind of break it apart a bit. So I'm just gonna draw something. Let's think. How do we want this to happen? So let's say it starts like that. Maybe it can start higher up. Can we have something like flat, goes down, makes this kind of angle thing, and then goes down again. So does this kind of an angle thing and goes down, or goes along this angle and goes in here. Oh, that might be cool. That might be cool. Let's see. Let's get a curve in here. There's no intersection there naturally. Why would there be? So we can just kind of do this because the bottom part doesn't really matter. Actually, I do need it to be symmetrical, or else my gumball is gonna be messed up. So I will re-mirror it. Okay. And now I think, well, first of all, we're dealing with this area here, right? Like that. Up, like that. This area. So it needs to kind of lean in, I think, and go in until like the, let's say the middle portion here, and then kind of go out but high up. I'm making boobs, I think. I think I'm making boobs. I think this is gonna look like, let's just see. No, it's not gonna look like boobs, thank God. Okay. Not like I have anything against boobs, but that's a bad angle. Why does that happen? Oh, that's because it's going out like that, huh? Okay, so it needs to do it in 2 steps. And it should be... Oh yeah. And it should be... this one go away. This one Definitely thinner here. Kinda want this to do something like that, but that might look really bad. We'll see. Also, just be like that instead. So these need to be closer. Okay, we try again. We try again, but this time we just do... How do we deal with this angle? It's a tricky thing to solve. Also, somehow I kind of want to carve more in the bottom side. I feel like this is becoming too small. So let's just do that. Do that. It breaks the verticality, but perhaps that is not that big of a deal. Can it just kind of keep going? Perhaps it can. Can I just kind of do this and then not break verticality here? That's something. That might be something. Okay, so these two, scale them to 0 so that they're flat. Mirror, mirror, 0. That. Okay, let's try this out. Let's try this out. Join, fillet edge, fillet corners. Like 10 mil, probably. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Then the next one gets moved up and moved out. Higher out. So we can decide where it stops. So I think it should stop somewhere here. Try again. Keep trying. Loft. Ooh, that's not a... That was not a good loft. This is gonna be a good loft. Okay. Cap. Cap. Oh, you're not flat. How are you not flat? How do I make you flat? I need a C-plane. To make a C-plane. Whoa, that didn't work at all. But fillets work, so how does this not work? Okay. This one just scaled to 0. Now it's definitely flat. And that one also scaled to 0. Definitely flat. Now this, there's no way that this doesn't cap. It does cap, and then we just Boolean difference the hell out of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I take it back. It's not fine. It's too deep. It's too deep. So we just kinda move it out. Move it right to the middle, I guess. Let's fillet the incision with a 5mm fillet, and let's fillet the remainder with a 3mm fillet. There's no way it's gonna break, right? It broke. It breaks in these corners, which kind of makes sense, because this is probably a 3mm, but a 2mm then will work, because it should be able to go in. Yeah, so that's enough. I really don't like that Rhino shits the bed every time you try to do a fillet. Sorry, when you try to do a fillet with a radius that's too large for it to fit. It should just kind of do it for you. Like limit the radius automatically and just tell you that radius was adjusted to whatever, blah blah blah. Do we keep cutting in? Because I kind of liked it. I kind of like the whole shebang of cutting into here. Perhaps we can have something going on here. So this is like lungs. So here. Let's try this with boxes. Boxes are our friends, so we can just kind of make something real quick and just check if we like the aesthetics or not. That being said, this will need to be pretty damn thin to work, or not, Okay, we'll need to think about the neck and how the whole thing connects to the neck before the end of today. But for now, a box. Cars until here, until it reaches here. Let's say dips down. Let's say fillets heavily, like a 50 radius fillet. Kinda want it to be a similar size or much smaller. Okay, let's try this. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, what if it's not just one, but rather, no, that's gonna look like shit. So I guess it's too deep. So we just kind of pull this up. Oh, there's a fillet going on, right? Yeah. So we don't fillet, we just kind of pull it up. Yeah, because the depth is a little bit of an issue. And then we could say, okay, try again, Boolean difference, this time even without the fillet. Yeah, this is better. This is better. But you know what it needs more than this? Something here. Something that cuts away here. So that it's like bam to the middle, bam to the side. Okay, so this one should be pretty easy to do. Famous last words. What if we go pretty aggressive? Like that. That's too much, isn't it? Feels like it's too much. Yeah, good evening. Hi. We're just here trying to make this whole thing work. And I kind of want it to be also kind of tilting in. Just extrude it, solid, delete input, just like that. Gumball align to object so that we can slide it in and decide how deep does it go. Okay, let's do this. Grasshopper time. Hello? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So it's not that far. Okay. So this needs to go deeper so that it catches there. I feel like this needs to be bigger so that it sticks out there, but this in turn gets smaller. Okay. Then the whole thing needs to rotate. Okay. We're getting there. Or actually, maybe we got there. Get closer. Like that. Maybe doesn't need to... Oh, where are we? X-axis, right? No, this is by the object. No, align to world. By the y-axis, perhaps you can kind of rotate out of there a bit. Yeah, just like that. The problem is here. Like that angle is problematic because I'm already at this. So I think the only thing that's left to do is just move this in, right? Like so. Yeah. That forces a cut. Then we move out. Make the cut smaller. We get this. We'll fillet that. That's not a problem. Yeah, I think that's gonna do the trick. Okay. Actually, let's mirror. Radius of like 30, not 50, but like 30. Just makes it so much softer. Not sure if I like it. I think it feels like it cuts in too much. And it's just such a large cut. Let's undo. So what if this goes up? That becomes a problem. Okay. Get rid of that, draw it again. What if this whole thing actually is a pretty deep cut like that? I think that's not gonna look good, but we can still try. Oh no, 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 that looks horrible. So we are not doing that. Okay. What if... So this needs to be done in like 2 parts, right? At least that's what I gather from my struggles. First part needs to be perhaps just an angled cut, like so. Not sure. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Come on. I'm stuck. I am stuck. Perhaps we can make a cut in here. Like we just draw out our cutting line. Something like... something like so. Okay. Let me get that extruded, capped. Right, moved in to the correct position. Correct position. And then we kind of draw out how we envision the other cut will look like. So something like... something like this. This. Perhaps just this. Perhaps that is enough. Okay, and then trim, join, difference, hide. Okay, this is better. This is for sure better. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. That angle there is crap, and it's crap because this is horizontal. And it's horizontal because this is horizontal, so this should not be horizontal, and also should not be just an extrusion. Okay. And when I say horizontal, of course I mean vertical. What do you mean? The top was okay though, so we keep the top, we play with this, and we hit it back right here. So we get something like so. But then in the top view, we have like 3 copies of this or 2 copies of this. And our initial cut goes here, but the third cut actually goes inwards like that. Like that. Loft. Extrude. Fine. Okay. Not bad. Okay, that's not bad. So we can fillet with a 10. These. Okay. Shit. Can we? No, this becomes problematic. So we first need to fillet this as well as this, and then this becomes problematic. Ah, okay. Okay, so we need to work on the Boolean object first. Can all of this just be filleted though? Okay, these two. Fillet edge, radius 10, bam, bam. Like everything. Literally everything gets a fillet. I don't care. Everything. Okay. And then fillet edge. Can I just get all the edges, please? And hit them with a 10? Ew. Disgusting. Oh my god. That's... oh my god. Okay, so maybe... yeah, that's why. That's the... Is there like another way? Edit. No. Or actually, let's try. So if we fillet these, right, and then we edit, select objects to edit, enter. Okay, so we get these fillets that we can push and pull. That is not gonna help me. Okay. Where's my curves? These bad boys. If we do it like this. I'm going to scream. Okay. How hard is it to just give me okay, that's it. I give up. 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 This one disappears. This one disappears. Sure. Perfect. Just easy as that. It's too locked. Easy peasy. Join. And Boolean difference. Actually looks even better than the previous one, so cool. Cool. Okay, so then we need to kind of isolate this, and oh my god, the hell is going on here? I don't want to know. Fillet edge, like a 3 face edges. Nope, like a chain edges. All. Yes. Yes. So this doesn't let us do all, but we only cut with that side, so maybe that's not a problem. Show selected. We'll see if it's a problem or not. We're very close, but we're not cutting with the other edge, so that should be fine. Boolean difference between the two. Okay. Fillet edge. Radius 2. That is a problem. Nope, not a problem. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And the thing to learn here is if you bang your head against the wall hard enough, you're gonna go through eventually. Gonna hurt like a motherfucker, but you're gonna go through. I think patience is a very important thing when doing design work, or in general, patience. Quite important. Yeah, that's actually not a bad cut. That one's a little bit funky, but it's actually fine. Okay. Back to the neck area, huh? Let's save this. I think this needs saving. And let's look at it with like technical view. What other views do we have? We have like concept. This is the SketchUp view. Yep, sounds about right. Hidden line view, also not doesn't deal with this that well. Realistic red. This is the view that I did a tutorial for, or viewing style that I did a tutorial for. Red. Then I have the stylized tutorial view for metallic bits. Yeah, most of the parts are looking just fine. And if you zoom in, you can actually see the those additional small details. We'll need to deal with the top part of that. So that's fine. Back to shaded. Let's do the neck. The neck is gonna be tricky to pull off because that means we also need to deal with this, which is, you know, a problem in itself. I feel like we get rid of this. Not the whole thing though. We keep this. Yeah. Let's get rid of it. Ungroup. Yep. Like that. Look at it together with the neck so that we can make decisions as to how it kind of connects. And also I really need like the box here to see the what's the name, like the how big of a base does it need to be to actually look like it's not out of proportion. I think it's something like that. Yeah, I think it's something like that. And then it will need to go down to something like that. Probably even more. Yes, more. Which is... that's probably too much. Actually, after fillets, it's not gonna be too much. Should be fine. So these two curves are not planar for some reason. I wonder why. I guess I can fix it by taking this one and just kind of moving it up. And now forcing planarity between them. Still not planar, which means that this curve right here is broken, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Force a planarity by scaling this whole thing, and also by taking this and scaling this thing to 0, which means that this one also needs to be scaled. Then I do need to remove this. We're dealing with like sub 1 millimeter values here, so visually you don't really see anything that's happening, but I know that it's happening. Then this one does need to move down by like 3 mil. I think it's less, I think it's 2, honestly. This one moves down by 2. Then these two are indeed now planar to each other, joined and capped, and then they get filleted, fillet edge, and that's where the 2 mil fillet comes in, that I can't select for some reason. We try again. Oh, that's because these two are now, one is open, one is closed. So so this didn't make a planar, or did it? No, it didn't. Okay, how come? Can I just loft between them for now and then deal with this later? I don't want to deal with this now. It's still fine. Okay, let's do a 3 mil fillet just to make it a little bit more aggressive, I guess. And a 2 mil fillet for here, but the bottom of course gets moved up just slightly and doesn't get fillet, but rather gets a chamfer, like a very small chamfer. This still looks decent. I mean, the design is less great, but now the design will fit better with whatever we try to do here with the neck, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Speaking of which, we need the neck. Let's make a surface and just extrude it here. So that's gonna be the disc on which it's gonna be mounted. This is getting very tight, so I'm gonna group these and just move them up so that they're not in the way, and so that I don't feel like I need to really kind of get in there, so to say. Then we kind of need to make a few decisions, so I'm thinking here where would the pivot point be, right? Most likely, what? Okay, that's weird. Just extrude, okay. So the pivot point would probably be somewhere here. But since this is such a heavy duty thing, I feel like it needs to be bigger. Something like that, yeah. Okay. And it would kind of sit, okay, so this disc would sit on top of this thing, which means that there would be a corresponding part on both ends of the neck, kind of holding it. So let's make that part, and let's carve into the neck a little bit to make this whole thing work. So I'm just going to copy this, and let's see. So we're kind of close already by just doing this, honestly. Or are we? Let's think. So I kind of want to have, okay, two parts playing here. One being like a big boy here, and just carving until it reaches the limits here. So just something like that. And all it does is just kind of Boolean difference. It just goes to town, just carves in, like so. Which will make it more problematic here, now when I think about it, but maybe we can do edge surface. We can't, can we? What we can do is do border, explode it, and just kind of join these together and loft them. Yeah, this still forces a closed poly surface, so that's good. That's good. So our disk strategy kind of works, feel like. Then this thing, how does it look like here? Yeah, it looks fine. This needs to go away for a bit. Daddy's thinking. Do I still have that cylinder? Damn it, I don't. Okay, so I need to undo. Okay. Hide this. So that Boolean actually worked, and I'm kind of happy with how it looks like, so I'm gonna mirror it. Like that. Then we hide things. And then here we kind of need to fix all of the fillet issues that we are having. For instance, okay, that seam has no business being there, so let me just, before we do, come on, there we go. Again, hiding things. This will be the last time that we hide things. So that seam appears because of this orientation of the cylinder, so I'm just gonna move it up so that we don't need to deal with it. Mirror. Okay. Boolean difference. Okay. A little bit of a problem. A little bit of a problem that can be actually... Come on, fillet. Fixed with a 2mm fillet, most likely. Yep, now they don't touch. That's nice. And difference. Alright, there. Let's hide these because I keep deleting them and then keep needing to undo so much. So that seems to be fine. This is not fine though, so I need to do what I did last time. Duplicate border, explode the border, get the top and the bottom curve in here, loft those curves, take this. This will need to travel to the opposite side, but we're still 100% symmetrical, except one place. Don't worry about it. Is this a closed? This is a closed poly surface. Perfect. Okay. So we have that going on, which means that now this can be a fillet, filleted as well. Do we fillet it now? Yeah, we should. Radius of 2 mil. Just chained the whole thing. That ain't gonna work, will it? No. Okay, radius of like 1 mil probably ain't gonna cut it as well. It might. We're very close. Okay, radius of 0.7 mil. At this point, we don't really... Well, maybe. Yeah, we still need a fillet. It just looks better. Okay, so let's chain those edges. Chain those edges. I mean, it is tight, but it's holding. Let's hit it with an EMAP just to see. That's a curve, don't worry about it. Yep, that looks clean. Okay. Now let's destroy it. Where's my cylinder? So I need to slap on a cylinder right here because this is the pivot point around which the neck rotates in first degree of freedom. So I need this to stick out like that, and then let's think. I will need a fillet in all those places, but maybe I was too fast in doing it. Okay, let's undo the fillets. Abort mission. Okay, scale some more. That's good enough. Boolean union. Okay. So we now we need to fillet. But now we can use like a 2mm fillet because I just removed with my Boolean union. Fuck. Never mind. Never mind. 1.5? Question mark. Chain them. Okay. How close are we? 1. Am I really that? Oh, so it was this area all along, huh? Because of this. And this could not be larger because of that. Okay. Okay, I see. I see how it is. Okay, 0.8. Yeah, that works, and it kind of gives us just a tiny bit of leeway, so 0.9. I'm gonna squeeze out every last bit of the, yeah, 0.9. We're not pushing it further. Because now, since we have 0.9 done here, my hopes are that I will be able to do 0.8 for the like attachment. I'm starting to learn how Rhino's fillets actually work. Like, you always keep going down in radii as you're kind of going through the fillets. So now if I do 0.8 and chain these edges and like wait 50 years, yeah, that does the trick. Actually, these are filleting outwards. So my guess is that since they are filleting outwards, I can do like a proper 2mm fillet. Because this doesn't give a shit, right? It just goes outwards. So why would it break? Yeah, it won't break. Easy. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Now... the top is a little bit... Bueno, squashy na... Varuides. Totemo varuides. Okay, that disc is ugly. I don't want it, but I will use it though for a thing that I want to do with it, which is Boolean difference. Okay. And this happens because, okay, can I, by the way, just move this in by like 2mm? Or will it break everything? It doesn't. Okay, 2 more mil then, please. It does freak out for some reason. Why is it freaking out? Okay, I'll stop trying to do that. If I want to do that, I assume I just need to cut, right? Okay, let's cut. Let's cut. Like that. Actually, by writing like 5. Okay, that's good. these two. Just to get them a little bit tighter, right? A little bit, just a little bit into here. Okay, so the top looks like that. I kinda want one more box to happen here. Just, Nope, wrong one. Just something like so. Okay. And before Boolean, can we just have like a quick little oof. Okay. Let the edge. Well, actually, we can have more than two, like a fiber here. Yep. That does the trick. And here, just a 1 mil, because I want this to be sharp. Actually, no one's gonna see this area, so I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it flat, completely flat. Okay, so we have that. Then this. Okay, first of all, this. I do want to chamfer this. Like a 5 mil chamfer. Did I overdo the chamfer? I overdid the chamfer. Like a 2 mil chamfer, perhaps? Okay. That's better. Okay. And then we have these bad boys that are used, that can be used as the anchoring for our actual objects. 0.9 in size. Is that too small? That feels small. Maybe it's not. Delete that. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's have it this way. Like that. And then so it's mostly like that, huh? Or can it be smaller even? Like this? But then like a bounding box thing where it just kind of goes up. Like that. Looks fine, honestly. I mean, I can make it look better. But we can also just do this. Like that. Fillet edge. well, not a fiver. Actually, give me the center point just so that I see it. And then give me a distance. 23.775. Let's just scale this to a proper size. 23.5, or rather no, 15. Yeah, 15 seems like pretty decent. And then go down by -15. Fillet edge by 10. Okay. So this is not bad. I kinda just position it nearby. Then something like that. Because it needs to be very rudimentary. What's the word that I'm looking for? Simplistic. It needs to be very simplistic there. Because we're traveling from one aesthetic to the other, so there needs to be like a intersection point that does not take it itself too seriously. So I think something like that will be just fine. And then another one right there gets scaled down. And gets scaled out. There it is. Like that. Then this needs to be... Actually, this can stay. Yeah, this is fine. Boolean difference from this with this. We're left with this, and then Boolean difference with this. Oh crap. Escape. Ungroup. This is gonna be much faster. Okay. That is done. Then we fillet with 1 mil, because we're at small parts now. Or rather, this needs to be 2 mil, because I will use 1 mil for the front and side. That being said, okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 to be do tube do. And now we 1 mil chain edges. What's up here? Right. Here we have a little bit of a problem, but maybe it's gonna be fine. We'll see. Should be okay. Because it goes in, right? Yeah, it's fine. It worked out. Okay. How long have I been streaming? Almost 5 hours, huh? Sorry about that. What do we do? I think we call it a day. Let's do some rendering. Let's make a material and then call it a day. So what do we have? Hello, why are you not staying? Oh, another thing. So now V-Ray window, it does not stay opened up. That's cool. I guess I need to restart Rhino, huh? Let's do that. Sorry, had to answer a thing. One little thing. Sadly, I'm needed by many. Ah, I'm back. So we render, and we hope that it opens up in the correct window. And doesn't minimize itself. Okay, let's see. Okay, don't minimize. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. All right, so I think we need to make like old metal texture here and render with that. I think that would look quite nice. Because I mean, if I do steel blurry, that looks fine. That actually looks fine. Perhaps we just render with this for now. And then switch to something else along the way. The blurry steel doesn't look that bad. It does need some fingerprints though. So let's see if we can get those in. Those are part of the glossiness though. Yep. Those need to get inverted. Okay, what's the value? 0.7. Okay. So let's invert it. Yeah, that's expected of that's what I expect to see. Then we wrap this in color correction, I think. No, spline curve. And play with the value until we like it. So darker, darker. So smudgy boys. Smudgy, smudgy. Like that. Okay. And actually, can we lift the whole thing? Or, yeah. Can we lift the whole white? No. White doesn't lift. So that means we're left with these, which is okay. But I need them to be... How do we make them? Oh. Yeah, okay, so that's way too aggressive. So I need like a softer curve there. Okay, like that. Then we wrap this in triplanar mapping. We say that it should be repeated like every 300 mil or so. We're close, like 250 maybe. Yeah, something like that. Then we wrap this in mix map. I really wish I had like a node editor for materials. Paste. Clear. One is white, one is black. Okay, so now we drop down white to around 70. Is there like a proper way? Yeah, here, 0.7. We drop that down to 0.7. While this one gets dropped down to 0.2. So there's only a few fingerprints. Actually, it's not even... It's too much. It's too much. So 0.6 maybe. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want. Okay, so we get that in. Then for the bump, where was that scratchy? Metal scratched. Oh, what the hell is this? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so we can use like literally copy this and paste it as our blurry steel glossiness for our top color. We paste this and now it should have, yeah, now it has scratches there. But unfortunately becomes very, very matte, which is not ideal. I don't want that. Yeah, it's too dark. Which actually, that's reflection roughness. What? But here we're dealing with reflection glossiness. Is there a way of how I can change? It doesn't matter. I'll just go in here, color manipulation, invert texture, and roughness becomes glossiness. Yes, and then I need to kill the gain a bit. No, wait. Color offset? Yeah. So we get into something like so. Are there still scratches? There are. Alright. Still have a little bit of scratchy. We still have a little bit of the fingerprints that are now a little bit on the dark side. So let's make them, yeah, something like that. Whew, this is difficult. Are we happy with it though? Something like that. Alright, this one is plastic. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. It's all scratched up. Then we need to borrow a few more things. Oh, there we go. User roughness was right here. Doesn't matter. Let's borrow the bump map, wherever this was. Normal map. And we do need to wrap this as per usual. Oh wait, this is already being wrapped by 1 meter, but this is way too big. That's weird. Let's do like 250 so that it matches up. Okay, this is looking rougher. A bit more rough. Maybe too much. 0.3. Like 30%. Okay. So that's our metal. Then I want a material that is gonna be a blend, and that blend is gonna be metal main, and it's gonna have steel blurry, metal blurry. So metal main is gonna have metal blurry as its how do you call it? Base, as its base. And then on the top, it's going to have the splatter, and we already have the splatter, so I can just use it. Splatter here with this particular blending technique. So on metal main, we get the splatter, and we just paste the blending technique, and now we have the dirt. Easy. But actually, is there anything else that we want to apply? I kind of want dirt in the crevices. Grime. Then let's just find our grime blending layer, copy, paste. There's probably no grime being added, huh? Let's turn this off to see. Just let's say in somewhere here. Now without with. No, nothing changes. Okay. That's because of all of the fillets. But I'll keep it just for the sake of having it. Maybe we can find like an area which might have some grime accumulated. Perhaps here. So metal main. Apply. Not sure if I applied. Apply. Seems like I did. Without. Let's just kinda grab just render out this area, please. Okay, and now like half of it with. Now we stop it and we disable it. I can't see any difference whatsoever. Okay. We don't have grime yet. We'll figure it out, but not yet. Okay, let's start rendering again. We have 4 parts now. These flappy boys can be plastic. I'm okay with that. Flap, flap. Oh yeah, and I need to... You can now really see the difference between these. So I need to apply metal main to the lower ones as well. Actually, everything that has metal blurry select objects needs to have metal main now as its material. Should be fine. I mean, design-wise, that's not too bad. Ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's do some Instagram stuff. So 1080, 1920. Boop, boop. Okay. Zoom out. Position, position, position. Kinda want to and like one and the other as well. Pipe 3 mil and pipe 2 mil. So it's gonna be blue as per usual. This is gonna be black. Okay. Let's find that angle again. What do you guys think? Is this better or is the previous design better? That area acts weird. It should have so much to reflect, but it doesn't. It just shows the bunny rabbit. Let's see if I have lens effects turned on. That's maybe that's fine. Right now it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, let's just have it that doing that. Okay. Okay, let's do some DALL-E stuff. So this image, right? What would happen if I said if we save this, I can get it to my desktop for a bit. Both designs are fire. Thank you. I like this one more. I think the previous one was too, as Thomas said, was too quickly, jumped too quickly into details. CRT, JPEG, R5. No, this is actually 6. Well, let's do 5. R5. But then it doesn't match up. R6. V. Save. Dope. Okay, no dope stuff. Let's take a gander. If we try out painting, let's get an image in here. This one, right? E. Okay. Accept. Then use this area. Let's actually make it bigger so that you guys see better. AI stuff. I freaking hate AI. I hate AI. Wait, how can I? This is awkward. Zoom out, zoom in. There we go. Then I take an eraser and I just boop, 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 boop. No head, no head. So this body, right? Our little CRT monitor body. Like that. Like that. If I were to type in sci-fi robot head metal high detail and just generate. Let's see what it comes up with. What AI would suggest the robot head should be. Oh wow, okay, okay. All right, okay. So it doesn't know that the robot is turned. Okay. Okay, no. This one recognized that the robot is indeed turned, so that's cool. Accept. Okay. Then can I say actually no. I need to get like a front view for it to generate. But we can do again. Delete that. Whole shebang. Then get the frame. Make the frame a little bit smaller. Something like that. Sci-fi robot head. Not necessarily metal. Don't care about metal, but high detail. Profile. What are we aiming for? Cyberpunk. I don't know. I don't know why I added cyberpunk in there, but let's see what it's gonna come up with. It's probably going to be something ridiculous. Okay. So it really catches that circle. It keeps catching that circle over and over and over again. This one's also pretty cool. This one is horrible. I don't think that this is safe for work. Yeah, but we have like these. DALL-E still doesn't help me. Anyway, let's go back here. Let's do some horizontal renders. Like that. 1920 by 1080. Whoop. That's good, that's not good. So this one needs to be perhaps doing something like so. But then we kind of see the same thing, don't we? So let's have it doing something like that. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I don't like these stable diffusion image generators. The results simply are mostly whack. Yes. There's... that's not bad. Yeah, I think we can use this, but I need to blur it a bit. I think it's the repetition that gets you. It's the same thing over and over and over again, like in the same style, in the same aesthetic. It just kind of repeats the general stylistic moves of like famous artists. So of course it gets boring real fast. Oh, by the way, did you know that in V-Ray 6 you can resume rendering? That's pretty cool. So you can stop rendering and then you can resume rendering whenever you are, you know, whenever you want. I find that to be pretty cool. Where's my camera? Depth of field. Let's add a little bit of vignetting here. Depth of field, focus on, let's see, that bit. I think most of it is gonna be in focus though. Yeah, it's all mostly in focus. Vignetting set to 2 does the trick though. Defocus of 0.5. Okay, that's not bad. The catch is here. The light becomes a little bit too much subdued, but 1.5. And we are trimming the tops, which is fine. Everyone knows how a CRT monitor looks like. How's the composition? Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's render a final image. What is your best render engine? It's V-Ray, just because I'm very used to V-Ray. I don't think that it's the best, but I know how to use it the best. What is the current best render engine that I would suggest people to use and to get into? Well, it depends on the money that you have. If you don't want to spend money, then it would be it would definitely be Cycles of Blender for non-real-time rendering stuff. Um, because it's so versatile. The cycles render is versatile, so it doesn't matter if you're an architect or if you're a product designer, you can use it, or animator. If it's architecture stuff, and you want to do real-time rendering, because I feel like real-time rendering is going to be the future, I would say D5 is, as a free software, is really good. Twinmotion is as good as D5, if not better in certain cases. Twinmotion stands on Unreal Engine 4, Unreal Engine 5. I would say Unreal Engine 4 with some stuff from Unreal Engine 5. So it has a lot of support from the Unreal Engine people. I wouldn't suggest jumping into Unreal Engine 5, even though if it's free, simply because it's so hard to set everything up and to get a proper result out of it. Then, so this is for free stuff. For paid for stuff, Mark suggested Arnold. I have used Arnold with 3ds Max. It is very powerful, but I feel like it doesn't really offer anything extra compared to the competition. Are we with this? Like all of the competition at that price point, like all of the render engines at the price point of Arnold are insane, right? They're professional grade render engines. V-Ray is like in between the amateur and the professional. And of course, a lot of professionals use V-Ray, but it is like somewhere in between. So for paid for stuff, let's see. Corona. Arnold was good. I guess for the paid for, like if you're looking for an expensive render engine that will, you know, give you that last 1%, then I would say look at the flavors of the engines. Like look at the example imagery that each render engine shows, and choose the render engines according to what your stylistic preference is, because every render engine has a different kind of flavor palette associated with it. Keyshot is good. I hate Keyshot. I absolutely hate it. It's such a clunky piece of shit. I had to use Keyshot during my studies. I hated it. I mean, I hated it so much. But I know people kind of like Keyshot, so it's just me. It's just me. Okay, JPEG R6H. Kinda want to grab one more render of a close-up. Or actually, how would this look like? How would this look like? You become blurry glass. Oh, it's doing it again. Not showing me the render tab. Okay, fine, we'll do it this way. So it's breaking too much, huh? Can it all just be done in glass? Arnold cartoon render is cool. Yep. I used Arnold for cartoon rendering as well. Okay, so these need to be plasticky. So the belly button doesn't have any plastic bits, or sorry, it doesn't have any insides, which makes it kind of boring to have it as plastic. But I have an idea. I have a better idea. So if we do this, and we need to switch proportions up. Okay. And now somehow pray that, okay, so this, if I change this to custom 1080 by 1920, okay, it does catch those lines. Okay, line work, save that. Then this one, we just need to render it out from the same angle. It's very important that it's rendered out from the same angle. Then let's open up Photoshop real quick. Ah yes, as per usual, I do this. Just wait for Photoshop to load in. Can't show you what I'm working on. NDAs and whatnot. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're back. Then from the desktop, I just add in the line work. It gets scaled for some freaking, oh yeah, it needs to be like 50%. Wait, 50% is, yeah, 1920. That's correct. There we go. That's what I want to see. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Rasterize. Make a copy. Move the copy underneath. Top part gets to multiply. Bottom part gets to be slightly blurred. I have some tricks. I have some tricks as to how you can make, you know, this yum 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 yummy. Yummy, yummy line work. Yummy, yummy. Then we wait for this. I don't even know if I'm gonna add this, but we're still gonna wait for this. Yep, oldie but goldie. Like this, I was taught of how to do this in Photoshop by a 92-year-old architect who finished teaching architecture, and he was placed by the Arts Academy into this kind of photography course. So he taught us photography and also taught us these things because of course he was using Photoshop at 92. That guy was insane. Okay, do I have stuff to show you here? Like while we wait for that to render? Not really. This is just a render, isn't it? Yeah, that's just a render. So there's no line work there. Yeah, that sucks. Never mind. Yeah, 92, and we're still teaching, but it was his last, last gig in the university. It was just because he didn't really have anything else to do, so he decided that why not? I have the energy, so might as well, you know, come in and teach. And honestly, he taught us really good techniques compared to the young teachers back then. So I don't think that age should be like a negating factor as to when. Am I using the word correctly? It doesn't matter. I don't think that age should be a factor when you're considering if a person is good enough to teach or not. It should just be how fast the person thinks, how well of a teacher he is, and he or she is, and so on. Come on, render. Okay, I think at 6,000 samples we're done. We're done. File, save. Let's just grab and go to here, JPEG, render for line work. Okay. Here it is. Let's see if we even need it. Okay, maybe not bad. Maybe. Let's get into the correct proportion. The render? 1920 by 1080. Almost, like in height, almost 4K. kind of like both of them. I think this one has more permanence. Like it's more of an object, right? More intense. This one is much more of a just abstract, loose, not loose lines, but much more abstract. If you had to choose which one would you choose? This one? Okay, A or B? A or B? Two A's and one B. 3 A's. Oh, no, 2 A's still. Okay, do I say B and then we all fight? There we go. Joseph said B. So it's equal. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks, guys. Now I need to make a decision all over again. Yeah, it's close. It's a matter of preference, isn't it? Okay, so this is 1, this is 2. 1 is with render, 2 is without render. Random number generator, 1 or 2, generate 1. It's gonna be with the... No, too late. Too late. Atta, you're too late. We have decided it's gonna be with, or not, the random number generator decided. That's it. That goes straight into Instagram. I think we're done, aren't we? but thanks for interaction. I needed that. R6V2. Okay, let's look at the library that we currently have. This one. So we've started with a CRT monitor. Then we modeled out some bracing for holding the CRT monitor, basically the shoulders of the robot. That's the vertical. Then we modeled out the chest and the core, like the stomach area of the robot. Then we modeled out the arms, and at this point I said, no, I don't like this. This needs to stop. The design somehow, it didn't, it didn't connect. Didn't work. So that's when we scrapped the design completely. It's this morning. And I've remodeled. We're almost back to where we were, except that instead of the arms, I did the pelvis area. Right? And of course the detail level is much less, because this is just first day of working on it, but I think this is better. This is definitely better. So I'm happy now with how this is progressing, I think now we can go further. We can go further and we can actually work on this until it's done. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Let me just check. What do I need to do tomorrow? Yeah, okay, so I have work. I will be streaming tomorrow as well, but maybe not for 6 or 7 hours. So if you're, if you're bored, just try to catch me. In the silver color, the body kind of looks like the old Sony eyeball robot dog. Yeah, I know the dog that you're talking about. Screw you, the design is better. That dog was ugly. No, it does. Once we add more and more details, it's gonna break away from that aesthetic, but for now it does have that vibe for sure. Previous one had some great design values. It had some nice features, yes, but it also, like, things didn't fit together that well, I think. It was much more scrappy. Not crappy, scrappy, like Frankenstein together. It was a design icon. Tastes change, design changes. Wait, are we? It's the same dog that we're talking about, isn't it? Like, Sony eyeball. Yep. Actually, it's not this one. It's yeah, there we go. I assume you were talking about this bad boy. That could, I think it could do a flip if I remember correctly, or was it some other dog robot thing? I kind of like it more than this. This is getting to the uncanny valley territory a little bit, you know. A little bit on the creepy side. I mean, when it's playing, it's fine, but no, if I were to get a robot dog, it would be you know, our little spot robot with the extension for the cup holder. But honestly I prefer this variation of it, like the early stages when it had like all of this crap around it for when it falls down, so that it doesn't break the electronics. So they just strapped a bunch of pool noodles around. Oh, that's so... It's so typical. I mean, it's so typical to robotics people to just, yeah, okay, so it keeps falling down. Okay, pool noodles until we figure it out, and then they figure it out and they go like, okay, no more pool noodles, now we can go full metal frame. Or plastic frame. Plastic. But these bad boys are really, really expensive, and I have no idea what I would do with them. I saw Michael Reeves did a pretty cool video. You should check it out. So Michael Reeves bought one of these Boston Dynamics robots and made it piss beer. So walk around and just piss beer. That was a pretty cool concept. Interesting idea. I liked it. Okay, I'm now just kind of showing you YouTube videos that I like. So let's stop and let's not waste precious time. I will come back tomorrow, so if you want to catch me and ask me a question or anything like that, then let's talk tomorrow. I will say goodbye now. Bye. Bye. Tschüss. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara.